Hi, everyone. I decided we were going to go on the porch anyway. Might be a mistake. Y'all, my hands are cold. I'm bundled up in my shawl. It's so buttery soft. So this is the Happy Heart Afghan pattern. Colette turned it into a asymmetrical shawl. So cool. I love it. And look, colors are scream ranch. They scream cabin, man. Girl, she knows my jam. She knows the colors I love. She does. I just love nature. And I love mountain ranch colors. It matches my cabin. Look, I blend in so well. I match my environment. Hi, Teresa. All right. Hi, Misha. Misha Lee. Are you going to play the piano tomorrow morning? Do I get to listen to you again? I listen to her every Sunday morning when she plays her piano. It's so nice. Misha, type !spring in the chat, and Nightbot will drop your link so people can go check out your beautiful piano skills. Hi, Ola Joe. Ola Joe. Hugs. I love you. Oh, Ola Joe. And for those of you that know that I have memberships on your channel, you may see my membership drop for just a minute. My card was, and I had to get, and I haven't to change yet, but I will be back. If I drop, just know I'll be back. I think I changed them, but I might not have changed. I mean, I'm not a member on like a ton of channels or anything. It was such a whirlwind. I can't remember what I did and what I didn't do. Because, I have a lot of bills that come out of that was being paid with that card that got compromised. Okay. Y'all want to hear something? Because y'all know that Nisi does things that's funny, right? So I'm thinking this whole time my card's been compromised, right? And so the fraud department immediately shut down my card. 1 week later, I get an email for the fraudulent charge. I thought someone was in Minnesota at a Best Buy purchasing something with my card for $179.99, right? Y'all ready for this? 1 week later, I get an email from Best Buy. Hi, your payment declined on your Geek Squad renewal. It wasn't fraudulent. I had just forgotten about it. So I went through all that mess, shut my card down, had to change everything for a charge I thought was fraud that wasn't. It's because I decided I didn't want the Geek Squad anyway. Man, $180 for 1 year? That's expensive. And I didn't even use the Geek Squad the first year I used it. So I didn't renew. So I guess it's kind of good that it happened, but it technically wasn't fraud after all. I just forgot about it. Oh, God. Getting old is not for the weak, people. The brain. The brain. I know, Ola Joe. These are the things I do. Ola Joe, I had to use my stair stepper last night that you sent me because it was too cold to walk outside. It was too cold. I couldn't do my walk outside. I couldn't get my nature walk in yesterday because it was too dang cold and rainy. And did I mention it was cold? It's cold right now. So that's why I'm all bundled up. So yeah. So just know that I'll try and so I have a funeral I have to go to right after this. A coworker of ours that usually only works during the summer outside on the landscaping around the office, her mom had been fighting cancer and then she was in remission. And then the cancer came back with a vengeance. And her mom had decided she was, because y'all, look, let's just be real in this room, because we normally are anyway. Sometimes the cancer treatment is worse than the cancer. You know what I mean? Because of the side effects. I mean, the treatment's what killed my dad, literally. It wasn't the cancer that killed him. It was the chemo that killed my father. It caused him to have a blood clot in his chest. Anyway, so she decided, like, she was done, right? She's like, I've lived my best life. I'm done. I'm over it. I'm just going to live whatever time I have left and be done with it. And so, oh my gosh, you guys. So she passed. And so we're going to go to the funeral and go show our coworker. So me and my work sis, I call her my work sis, that I work with every day. She and I, our boss got a card and we all three signed it. And my boss, she's not making it to the funeral because, well, she fell off her deck yesterday and about killed herself. So she's laid up. So it's just going to be my coworker, my work sis, and I. I'm meeting her in town. I'm going to park my car in the carpool lot, and we're going to ride together because the town it's in and the church that they're having the service in is like really super small, and both of our vehicles are huge. So she was like, hey, why don't we just park in the carpool, ride with me, and we'll take one vehicle. And I'm like, you know what? That's really smart, because she has to pass by me anyway to get there. So I'll be riding in with my work sis, and we're gonna go show our coworker some love. You know what I mean? I'm not looking forward to it because it's probably going to bring back a lot of yucky feelings. But sometimes you got to suck it up and put your stuff aside and be there for somebody else. You know what I mean? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to show up. We're going to show up for our coworker and let her know that she's loved. Anyway, where was I going with that? Oh, I know I was going with that. So I do have to get online and check everything and make sure all my subscriptions have been changed over. And I'll try and do that tonight. Oh, I can't believe I did that, you guys. The things I do. Hey, Jennifer Dinky Crafts. Hi, Gemma, my little sis in the UK. Gemma's Journey Grace. How are you, honey? So I changed the word, you guys. So if you want to drop your channel link, please keep it twice during the live, because we want to share the platform with everybody that wants to share their channel links. Put exclamation point in the word spring, no spaces, exclamation point spring, and hopefully Nightbot will work today and drop your link. So there is that. All right, let's see. Let me look up in this chat. Ola Jo is giving a blanket hello because she's working on stuff. Hi, Mama Swift. I love you too, Gemma. You had to stop paying for that because you weren't using it that much. I know, right? They'll like make and bank off you, and you see them. Sometimes you don't even see them the whole entire year. Oh, goodness. It's just silliness, you guys. Absolutely silliness. Oh, Nightbot dropped my coffee link. How nice. Thank you, Nightbot. Granny D. Hi. I've been lurking hard up in the treehouse. I've been watching you from my treehouse, Granny D, because every time you're live, I'm off work, but I'm driving. and I can't always say hi in the chat because sometimes my hands are on the wheel and I'm not at a stoplight, or I'm not in the parking lot at the school. So, but I've been watching. I've been there. I love me some Granny D. I do. Granny D, drop your link. Drop your link, Granny D. Let's see. I'm doing good. Just uploaded a new video reacting to an autism podcast. Nice. I'll definitely go over to your house and put that on this weekend. Thank you for letting me know. I do try updates because, like, Notifications don't always come, especially following a lot of people. You can choose. Am I pixelating? Am I pixelating? I look, I'm frozen. Am I frozen? I am Why am I pixelating? I wonder if to better. 5 bars. I don't know what this can. All right. Let me try. I don't know if this is going to screw me up. I'm afraid to touch it. I also can't see very well. I wonder if it's because I have too many tabs open. Let me just close. Video is glitching. All right, is that better? I'm going to wait for a minute and you guys tell me if it's better. Because we're going to take a field trip. We want to see all the pretty things. All right. I'm looking stable on my laptop now since I closed YouTube off. So is it better now, you guys? I'm just waiting for you guys to tell me. 5 by 5 if it's better now, since I shut down the YouTube tab. Y'all, now I'm starting to get warm, but I don't dare take this jacket off just yet. It's better now? Okay. Maybe I just can't handle. Well, I mean, so it's really weird because I'm streaming from my phone. But so you wouldn't think that my laptop would be causing this issue? Because I want to see the chat. I guess I can see the chat on my phone, but anyway, so you wouldn't think it would cause an issue, but I guess it is, because as soon as I close down my YouTube tab, you guys are saying it seems better. So I don't know. Weirdness. Okay. And I'll try not to move too much because I did notice that if I move too much, that also causes issues. Sit here like a statue. All right. So I have something to show you guys really quick. We're going to take a field trip to the Facebook group, of course. Hello, because we didn't get to do it last week. And hopefully my internet will be nice and cooperate. Hydrate. So a lot of you know last month, I think it was in the month of April, I went to the McKnittiverse hosted by Betty McKnitt, our lovely Beth. I went to her Positive Crochet Summit. It was an online summit. It was so cool. Lots of information to absorb. Oh, the wind's blowing. Hang on. And it's blowing my phone. A spring windy day. Probably should have done this inside the cabin. Oh well, we're going to get through it. Anyway, and apparently I won a gift. So she pulled some winners from her top participants, people that were really engaging, and apparently I was on that list and my name got pulled. And it arrived. So I went ahead and just opened the top so you guys wouldn't have to sit here and wait for me to open up a package. So let's see what's in here. Ooh. It's a Notions pouch with her 6-day star blanket picture on it and with her little logo, Betty McKnit. Isn't that cute? That's super cute. That is super cute. And yarn. I won yarn, you guys. I won yarn. Look what I won. Ooh, that's pretty. I've never seen this yarn before. It's Lanes du Nord, made in Italy. Poma glitter luxury line. There we go. Wait. Focus. Can you guys see that? Hopefully you guys can see that. Hey, Carrie. Hey, Zach. You just finished your lunch? I had breakfast a few minutes ago. It says to use a crochet hook size E4 through size G6, I guess, depending on what kind of drape you want. It says it takes 2 of these cakes to make a sweater. It is, let's see, if you're a knitter, it says to use a US 6 to 7. Apparently these people, they have Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube on the tab, on the little tab on the bottom here. So I'll have to look them up and see. This cake is 656 yards. It is 95% Lana mulesing free wool and 5% polymade. So it's sheep friendly, it says. No mulesing. No mulesing. So it's a sheep friendly yarn. 95% wool and 5% polymade. It's really soft. This is going to make a really gorgeous shawl or cowl or shawlette or wrap. It's ombre. Can you guys tell that it's ombre? It's got all that bling in it. It doesn't say what weight yarn it is, but I don't know. Is that a DK or is that a sport? What do you guys think? DK or sport? DK or sport, do you think? I don't think it's fingering. It is very pretty. Yeah, isn't that cool? If you guys have the amazing donation I got from 2 different people, you need to go check that out. I'm still in shock over the 2 donations that I got. Still trying to comprehend what happened. And that's all I'm going to say. Sport, you think it's sport? I have long nails. I do have long nails. I don't wear nail polish or anything. They're all natural. I need to cut them though. I have one hand is its nails are longer than the other hand. Isn't that funny? So thank you, Betty McKnit. Thank you for my beautiful yarn in my Notions pouch. Love it. This is my second Notion pouch because the first Notion pouch I got from her was from the Yarny Social. Now I have 2. Okay, let's talk luck of the draw. So this is my week 7 hat. This is the Frontier beanie that I'm working on right now. I was supposed to get it done last night and it didn't happen. So I already showed you the week 7, my week 7 on the blanket. So that's why that's not out here. And I haven't gotten to work on the blanket. So I'm still behind. So I'm planning to get this hat done tonight once I get back from the funeral. And then my week 8 colors for the blanket is that light, that bright light, kind of lightish bright coral for the blanket. And then for the beanie for my week 8, I can't remember the name of the pattern. I had it and now it just left my brain. It just left my brain. I can't remember what week 8 is on the beanie, but you guys will find out. But I can tell you the color. The color is amethyst, but because of the pattern that I'm going to be doing, I'm probably going to end up possibly, we'll see, putting a solid color with it, because the amethyst really isn't a solid color. It's that stripe yarn from Loops and Threads that I've been color controlling this whole time. So we'll see. But that's my week 8 stuff, and you guys will get to see that eventually. So just stay tuned for that. Let's go check out this. Let's go take our field trip. Thank you. Top Chat got you again. Darn that Top Chat. All right, let's see if I can do this. No. Oh, dang it. Why won't it let me? Hang on, you guys. I got to do something. Give me a second. Where's that at? I'm going to remove that comment. We don't want to do that. Don't put the number in the chat, you guys. Don't put the number in the chat. That's a big no-no. That's a big rule for Mama Swift. Just say what your week 8 colors are. Don't put what the number was, okay? So that's why I deleted it, Jennifer. I'm not mad at you. I'm just saying we can't have a number in the chat. That defeats the purpose of people going over in there and watching her video. Because, there are some people that are behind still that haven't even gotten to watch the video or even know what the number was. All right, so let's go over to Facebook and check out the beautiful things. Look, Mama said, no, 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 no. See, I told you. I got it, Mama Swift. I got it. See, look. Are you slamming your no button? I know you're slamming that button. I got it. We got it covered. Oh my goodness. All right, let me see if I can do this. Y'all cross your fingers that we don't have any issues today. I exit back out of my YouTube real quick. All right, we're sharing. Here we go. Oh, wait, hang on. I don't need me. Where am I at? I'm in the bottom. Is there a way I can make myself smaller? No. There we go. I was like, well, you guys don't need to see my face. All right, so here is Fuzzy Butts. She did her little dinosaur. She did her turtle, and that looks like a bunny ear to me. She says, look at the draw. Week 8 is mint, grays, and teals. I'm thinking the mystery plushie isn't anymore. I'm thinking it's going to be, I don't know. Lori, this is her luck of the draw, 15 week 7. It's a bulky waffle hat using Bernat Wavelength Amber. That is gorgeous. Let's click on it so we can see just how pretty it is. Look how pretty that is. That is absolutely gorgeous. So I'm assuming you do a fabric and then you sew it up and you cinch it in the middle. That's what it looks like. Looks like she sewed it up and then closed it in the middle. That's gorgeous. That is really pretty. Kathy, here's her week 7. She says, getting bigger, 16 inches across. Again, just an odd daily pattern out of a magazine. Ooh, that's pretty too. Look at those pretty blues with the taupe color and the light turquoise. Is that going to be a blanket, I wonder? Put in a hoop and you have a mandala dream catcher. Oh, that's a good idea. That idea came from Beth. So pretty. All right, so here's another one of Lori's. This is her week 7 washcloth in Bernat Handcrafter Creamsicle. Those washcloths are adorable. Yeah, I like the color too, Fuzzy Butt. And then Linda, this is her week 7. And ready for the next color. She goes, I wonder if the solo cup will choose the same color as it did in week 3, so they just repeat in order. That would be simply awesome. Look how pretty that's coming out. Isn't that pretty? That's really pretty. I love those colors together. They're very summery. Yeah, that spider row is really cool. That's the spider row down here. It's really cool. Here's my week 6. Y'all already saw this. This was my week 6. This was Juan's slouchy beanie that I finished. Was the lovely jolly colorway. And obviously you can tell I color controlled it. Here is Lori's Luck of the Draw 15 week 7 bitty stripes and pink lemonade. And then she used white, it looks like, for her main color. That is gorgeous. I didn't realize pink lemonade had that. Oh, this is the pink lemonade right here. Yeah, this is the pink lemonade. So it looks like she's using different types of bitty stripes. I would never have thought of to do that. Look how gorgeous that is. I love that. I would never have thought about doing that. See, when you do things like this is where you can get inspiration from. You know, you can get some new ideas of what other people are doing. And then Debbie's week 7, her color was lavender. Her basket is getting tall. So there's her basket, and then there's her granny square, and there's her lavender color right there. Aw, LJ Custom Crochet received the sweetest surprise gift from Mama Swift, her 5 of 5, and I know Jaxie May Lavender had a hand in on as well. I'm crying a truly ugly girl cry right now. Oh, that's so sweet. Y'all look. Look at that. That is a pretty blanket. Her 5 of 5 blanket was really cool. Yeah, Mama Swift's tags are really cool. I've got a tag on both of my blankets too. Yep. And then Donna, y'all, Donna is having the vacation of a lifetime right now. She's in Barcelona. I'm so jealous right now. And we miss our Donna, but she's having a great time without us at the moment. But this is her week 7. Isn't that pretty? Look at those colors. So pretty. And week 7, this is Triss, tote bag 1, lime green. She says she missed week 6, so 2 weeks made up for it. Next week is construction of the big ball sack. Those are going to be really cool when she gets done. And it's a chevron. That's really cool. And then week 7, I still think that's going to be a bunny because her week 8, it showed her lime green. It looked like an ear. But week 7, peach, greens, light blue. So look at the turtle. And then her little dino was in greens. And then this is her mystery amigurumi. I think it's going to be a bunny. And then Trish, week 7, bags 2 and 3. Look how pretty. Look, y'all. I love that one. I love that. That is stinking adorable. So pretty. Let me click on this one so we can get a better look at it. That's pretty too. Very meshy bag. You can use it for produce at the market. Like a produce market bag. And then now we've reached week 6. We're going to show this anyway because look how pretty that is. That's Lori's week 6 bulky waffle hat, loops and threads, impressions in amethyst. That's pretty. So that is our field trip. So much fun. So much fun. Do you guys like doing these field trips? Hi, Suzanne. How are you? I want to do Mama Swift's chevron blanket or the third blanket. I should do a hat a week now. Oh, I do a hat a week. I think they're fun. Let's see. Jennifer says, aren't they beautiful? They're so beautiful. Hey, Terry, how are you? Zach's listening to Christmas songs. Mine was Magneta, but I can't use it as I finished the length of my top. So now I'm lengthening the sleeves. Well, like Mama Swift says, the yarn pleats are not going to come out and get you. Once you have to stop, you have to stop. If you're able to go through all 10 weeks, great. If you're not, that's fine too. All right. How are we on time, you guys? Are we doing good on time? Where's my time? Oh, there we go. Moving stuff around on me. Oh, it's only been 31 minutes? Really? Feels like it's been longer than that. All right. Let me come back over here. My hands are cold. I'm going to hydrate. Clink, clink. Hydrate. All right. Coming over here. There we go. So I can see the chat. Let's see. Carrie says, we're very glad to be back home after watching a friend's cat for a week. Lots to catch up on, though. Yeah. They just got home late last night. So I know they were tired. They were tired after that. But you got a lot of good time with your fur baby, right? You got to love on it. Aren't you allergic to cats? All right. So we don't have a full house today. We have a members live going on Mishi's channel right now. So for those of you that missed the live, we're sorry you missed it, but hello if you're in the replay. I always appreciate my replay watchers. And hello to all of you that are watching in the background and you're getting stuff done, whether it's adulting or crocheting or getting ready to pop on your own live like our sweet Jacks. Thank you for watching in the background and listening. I appreciate it. I think Jack C is going live today. I wasn't able to tag her. Sometimes she doesn't always get the announcement up by the time I get mine up. So, I didn't get a chance to check her YouTube channel either to verify if she was going live today or not. I am going to miss Jack C today. Unfortunately, I will have to catch her on replay because I will be going to the funeral. So yeah, there's that, but I'll catch her on replay. You got to work today, then you're off Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Nice, Zach. She goes, but I just didn't want that sweet baby to be scared and alone when Mama was away for work. Oh, it's so sweet. So did you just take allergy medicine while you were there to help you with the cat ferns and stuff? Is that what you did? All right. So, let's see. Where am I on things? Well, we already know where I'm at on my luck of the draw. I have not picked up my grandson's blanket in 2 weeks. So Sunday, no matter what, I got to pick up that blanket and work on those squares. At this point, it's taken me 2 years to do that blanket. It's not 2 years, but it feels like it's been 2 years. I have a crochet along coming up that I'm participating in. It is Betty McKnit is having a crochet along on her 6-day star, or excuse me, her 6-day superstar blanket. And I ordered, you don't have to order the kit. You can use whatever yarn you want. But of course, I ordered the kit. And that starts in June, I think June 9th. I think it is. And I should have shared the link. I can still share the link. Let me see if I can get to it. Unless you can get to it before me, Carrie. BettyMcKnit.com. I think it's in the event section. Yes, it is. So I am going to click on this. And we're going to copy. And we're going to paste it right in here in the chat for you guys. So you guys can look that up if you're interested in doing the crochet along. There it is. Bloop. What do you mean error? I've got your error. Let me do it over here. Rude. YouTube being rude. There you go. There's the link to the crochet along with Betty McKnit. How rude. So I'm already set up for that. I don't know about the kit link. I could do the superstar, but I'll bet you'll be way faster. I don't know about that. I've got a lot of projects going on, so we'll see. Look, I'm not even done with my Aloka wrap yet. Carrie, we talked about that really late last night, right before I went to bed. When you checked in and let me know you made it home okay. Oh my goodness, you couldn't find the kit? Girl, hang on. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. I'm gonna send you the link to the kit. Stand by. Because you gotta have the kit. You gotta register. Don't forget to register. If you're gonna do the cow, you gotta register for it. Copy. Oh my gosh, hang on. Oh goodness. My hands are cold. Ugh. There we go. So once my kit comes in the mail, I'll show you guys the color I chose. So you guys can see the color that I chose. All right, Carrie, I sent it to you. All right, so I'll be faster than you. What yarn is in her cow kit? It is. Why are you allergic to wool? I'm not sure. That's a good question. I'm not sure if it told me what the yarn was made out of. Let's see. It doesn't say. Hang on, I can look it up another way. All right. Oh, it might be made out of cotton. Oh my gosh, it's cold. Let's see. That's the colorway. It's a DK weight. It's 100% cotton. DK 100% cotton, and it is the Juniper Farm Cyrus Rainbow yarn, and they have several different colorways that you can choose from. And the color that I chose, I can tell you guys the color that I chose. I chose the color Mermaid Dreams, color 316. That's the color I chose. Because it reminded me of our wildflower fields here in Montana. So that's why I went with that color. So yeah. And if you want to be part of the McKnitterverse, I have a link in the description of this live that you can go to as well. So there's that. What else? Okay, so sadly, and I've been struggling with this. You know, life is super busy here, especially right now. And I have been spending a lot of time with my boys. And I'm also getting involved in a it's called Gift and Gather craft group that is being developed at the church that I go to, and I'm heading it. I will be the leader of it, and it's going to be mostly crochet and knitters. Hopefully there'll be some quilters and some other fabric artists there. And then I know my one girlfriend wants to try and make it, and she does paper arts. And most of us that will be going will be there to work on projects that we're going to be donating for the Big Sky Christmas Drop. And but you don't have to. You can go there just to be around other artists. And so that's going to be every other Friday night, twice a month. So that's taken me away from one of my Zoom groups that I like to go to. It's called Hangouts, and Sway is the host of that and the owner of that. It is kind of a like a sub group from the Sunday Stitchers group. So if you can't do Sunday Stitchers, you can always do the Hangouts. And so I was trying to do that. I missed last night. I missed Hangouts last night because life was happening over here with my boys. My boys take up a lot of my time. My husband and my son they come first. Your family comes first, right? And so, and with my husband's hours, the time we get is the time he has off. And with my hours and my work days, they're not always the same as his days off. So Fridays and Sundays are the 2 days that we actually both have off, and we can actually physically see each other. So of course he wants all of my attention, right? So, and then with typical responsibilities that happen with taking care of the ranch, that also takes priority. And it has really, it's really taken away from what little crojo time I have. And it's taken away from my yarny friend social time as well. And so I went through a little bit of a funk this week. I noticed that. I'm like, wow, why am I so moody? And I think that's why. It's because I haven't been able to. There's like 2 other Zoom groups that I visit during the week. And the one in the morning, I haven't missed too many of those, but the other 2, the Hangouts and the other one that I frequent, took a huge hit this last week and the week before, actually. And I noticed it affected my mood. I need my girl time, man. So we're going to have to talk to the hubby. Especially once once this new group, this physical new group starts at the church I go to, it's really gonna, I can still make hangouts. I'm just not gonna be able to be there the whole time. I'll have to, and I'll just have to see how that plays out. It may be like later. It just depends on what time we have the group. I know it's going to be Friday evening. I just don't know what time yet. I'm still trying to get, I just got the phone call yesterday approving that the group got approved for use at the facilities. So free of charge, by the way. So now I got to come up with the time slot and the dates and whatnot. Kudos to those of you that run groups like this, because oh my gosh, it comes a lot of planning that comes in with it. Holy cow, it's about wearing me out. But anyway, I got to find a way to still get my girl time with you guys, girl and guy. Gosh, I can't forget the guys. We got a couple of guys that hang out. I got to get a time in with, let's just say, my yarny friends. I got to get a little bit of that in. Because I noticed it messed with my mental health a little bit. It made me kind of cranky. It did. It made me a little cranky. So yeah, I got to figure that out. It's hard to balance things, you know? Yeah. See, Carrie missed hangouts last night too. By the time they got home, they were worn out. So, hey, Samantha. Oh, maybe you got version B then of the kit. What's version B? No, I got G. I think mine was G, Carrie. Mine was not B, mine was G. I'm so glad you figured out a physical group with that church that you live with. Yes, thank you. Me too, because I had started a group on Facebook called Heart of the Bitterroot, but I got gatekeeped so badly. I couldn't even find a place for all of us to meet up. Even the library at Stevensville gatekeeped me. And so they were saying, oh, well, you can't meet on a regular basis like that. It has to go through the board. It has to be library related. And I literally, in front of my husband, I'm like, well, you have a fiber art group right there on your sign that meets every single Thursday from 12 to 2. So why are they allowed to be here? And she just gave me a deer in headlights look. I'm like, well, don't you? She's like, well, yeah. I'm like, so did they get board approval? She's like, well, I can't speak to individual groups and their business. I'm like, okay, I see where this is going. And I'm like, okay, well, thank you for your time. I appreciate it. I was really nice and sweet, walked out. And then of course I badmouthed her the whole way home. And then I had 2 people come into the group, and honestly, they weren't crocheters. They weren't knitters. They literally came in to drop an invite to do the group at their place of businesses and let me know how much it was going to be. That was the only reason why they came in the group. I'm like, are you serious? So I removed them from the group. And then I got so frustrated with everything. I'm like, you know what? This is not worth my time or energy. Because I had the group running for only like maybe 3 weeks. And there was really, there was 26 people in there, but there wasn't really any interaction going on at all. And I'm like, why am I busting my butt and posting all these things? And these people aren't even, they're local people. Why are they in here if they don't want to interact? Like they're there just to take and not give anything back. And I got with Carrie, I'm like, Carrie, just so you know, I deleted the group. I'm over it. I'm done. I'm like, no, I ain't got the time or patience. My time is very little as it is. And I got to choose where I'm going to spend my energy. And I'm going to be selfish and spend my energy where it's valued. You know what I mean? So I deleted the group. It's no longer around. It went bye-bye. Bye-bye. So I'm doing this other thing instead. There's Sway. Carrie says so much of that, unfortunately, it's disheartening. It is disheartening. And it doesn't have to be that way. It really does not have to be that way. Oh my God, yes, I know how the planning stuff goes. I had to step back from time to time to recenter when it gets heavy. Yeah, and I know Sway does too. I don't know how the both of y'all do it. I really don't. I really don't. Hey, Gwen. She says, "Good morning, beautiful humans." Well, good morning to you, our beautiful human. Carrie said, "I missed everyone in Hangouts last night too. I was way too tired." Oh yeah, I already read that. Yes, family comes first. Yeah. Yeah, I've been missing you guys really bad. And I told my husband, I'm like, man, I'm like, I'm so cranky right now. I'm like, I'm irritated. And I said, I just want you to know I'm not irritated with you, although you take up a lot of my time. That's what I said to him. He said, I know I can be needy. I'm like, yeah, just a little bit. Anyway, and I talked with him about Sunday Stitchers and stuff. He's like, I know, babe, but you'd hardly be able to make it. And that's not fair to the girl. He calls you guys the girls, by the way. I'm like, and I have to, he's such a mountain boy, just a good old boy, right? And I'm like, ladies, honey, they're ladies. They're not girls. They're ladies. He's like, whatever. Your group. He goes, I know you miss it, but we're just so busy. I mean, we're busy. We're gonna stay busy all through summer. I'm like, I know, but I miss it. I miss it. He's like, and you don't even have time to do the crochet alongs either, you said. I'm like, I know I don't, but that's not a requirement. But I just miss it. So he's like, well, I mean, fall's not gonna be far away. And hopefully you can go back during the fall. So that's what we're hoping for. And Misha goes, I don't mind being a girl. Well, that's what the hubs calls y'all. The girls. Oh, and then I had to tell him, like, well, no, we're not all girls. We do have some guys come in that are Yarny friends, that are Yarny family. He's like, you do? I'm like, yeah. We have Jeremy, we have Michael, we have Juan, we have Patrick, I know we have several more. I just can't think of their names right now. I had to like politically correct him. I had to check him for a minute. Check you. So yeah. Let's see. Carrie says, if we all were to remember that we're on the same team, then we'd all be better for it. No need to have competitive attitude with this stuff. Exactly, Carrie. Oh my gosh, girl. Yes. Yes. There's no reason for it. And she goes, okay, that's enough of my soapbox. You know what? Sometimes we got to get on our soapbox. Girl, me too. I miss listening to the book. I miss trying to figure out who did it. I do. I really do miss it. And then when I can't make Friday night, I miss that too. So I do. I get pouty. That's the word. I get really pouty. Like when you were a kid and you got grounded for a week and you weren't allowed to play with your friends. Yes, Craig. Thank you. How could I forget Fiber Spider of all people? There's Craig. And then Matt. Rocky Crocheter, Matt. There's Matt. There's several. And there's a new one that I just started following, and I can't think of his name right now, but I literally just subscribed to his channel like a couple of weeks, like maybe 2 weeks ago. I need to share one of his videos out because he doesn't have very many subscribers. He only has like around 300 and something, I think, or 500 and something, but he's relatively new and I really enjoy his videos. He does a lot of yarn reviews and all kinds of stuff. So, Mikey, yes, Mikey from the Crochet Crowd. How can I forget him? I've made a lot of his stuff. Yeah, I said Michael, MDL. Yeah, and then there's Panda. He's like our yarny brother. He crochets, he does Tunisian along with Michael, and he's really good. He's really good. I'm amazed how well he does, and he's not been doing Tunisian very long. Yep, Gary from Urban Yarns. See, y'all are making my point, and I don't even know if the husband's listening. Hi, Denise Lee. How are you, honey? You guys, we are this close to remonetization. I was at 2,900 watch hours yesterday morning, and then I woke up this morning and it dropped to 2,886. I'm like, really? But it's fine. We're still like, we're that close. So I got some really good ideas from you guys of things that you might want to do. Some of you said you'd love to do a crochet along with me with one of the blankets that I designed. And that's something we can do, or we can pick up any free pattern, but there's several things that we can do with that. Also, and that idea came from Carrie. It was a really good idea. We got to wait though for me to get done with some of my stuff, and then we can plan that out. And then Jeremy said he thought it'd be really cool if you guys if members got to see me do videos of me crocheting out and about around our pastures and my pond area, and just seeing the Montana life here. And I thought that was a good idea. My thing is the self-discipline, because I get excited about showing things and I want to share it with everybody. So I don't know, because I have to be true to myself, right? I don't want to do membership just to do membership. If I'm going to do membership and I'm going to offer you perks, I have to make sure I can follow through with those perks, because I feel bad that everything went wrong and went south with coffee. And honestly, I can't believe some of you guys are still paying for the coffee Treehouse perk, because I can't even deliver that to you because, well, half the time it doesn't work. So, I appreciate it, because all of it literally goes to the charities. Literally, it goes to supplies and postage and gas to get to the drop-offs, and some of it went to buy the totes to keep all the donations in. So, that's where it went. However, I feel like I'm not giving anything back to you at all. So once the memberships come back on the YouTube side, I want to make sure that whatever perk I offer you, I can follow through with it. And I also have to remember my behaviors and my self-discipline level. I've never really been good at member content, strictly member content only, because I always feel bad that our other Yarny family don't get to see it, and I start feeling guilty about it, and I really shouldn't, but I'm such a transparent hearted person. It's hard for me. So I have some more time to really think about it, and I'll be hitting up some of my other some of my other content creator buddies out there and getting some of their opinions, especially the ones that know my behavior and know how my my human nature is. And they're not afraid to tell me, that's really nice, Niecy, but we know you won't follow through. Like, they're good friends that way. They don't tell me what I want to hear. They tell me what I need to hear. You know what I mean? You got to love that in a friend. So I'll be talking some more behind the scenes and nailing down what the perks are going to be. So, there's another mat too from Gilded Loop Crochet. Oh, I've never heard of the Gilded Loop Crochet. Joe, that's a new one for me. Oh, that's right. There's Zach. Can't forget about our Yarny brother, Zach. I'm so sorry, Zach. I love you, honey. You know I love you. Let's see. Smells Like Yarn, forgot his name. I've never heard of that channel either. I've never heard of Smells Like Yarn. There's some new ones in here. Oh, that's right. Daniel and Ash. I forgot about Daniel and Ash. So there's a ton of them. We have a ton of them. Let's see. What did I miss? Sway said something. What did you say, Sway? That's why I still contribute. Why? Because of the charities? I'm reading it after the fact, so I'm having a hard time placing. So yeah, so I want to be very deliberate. Does that make sense? And I want to be able to make sure I will be able to follow through. Because when people do memberships on your channel, it's not something to take lightly. You got to take that as a privilege, and you have to be honored by that. And you have to make sure that if you're making a promise to them, that you can keep that promise. It's been a really, really bad struggle due to the whole snafu with coffee and YouTube just not playing nicely with each other like it was supposed to. So, you know, you learn from things like this, which is good. But it's all the emotional aspect of it, of trying to, and there are some people who could care less about the perks. They just want to support you. But you have to think of the entire whole picture you have to think of everybody in the collective, not just individual. You know what I mean? So if you're going to make a promise and you're going to put a perk, make sure I got to make sure through before making promise. So speaking of, another thing I need to do today is Dawn Aaron had her 4th podiversary. Happy anniversary again, Dawn Aaron, if you're watching in the background. And I did a $30 Amazon gift card, and I have the winner that thankfully she and Sharon sent me the information because I had to leave. It was getting late and I had to leave. And I knew I wasn't going to be able to be there when they pulled the winner for the gift card. So I need to send the winner her gift card, and that will happen today. It'll be after the funeral, but it will happen today. I got her information. I don't even know if she's in here watching. I don't even know if she's even a subscriber of mine, but that doesn't really matter. She was a subscriber of Dawn Aaron's, and the gift was in honor of Dawn Aaron. So I will be sending that out today. Ross is from Smells Like Yarn. That is a new channel. I have never heard of him. Charities are important and you need gas money to get there. That's true, Sway. That is true. That's true. So yeah, especially because I have to drive all the way to Missoula to drop off the drops for the baby shower, and then I'll make that drive again to drop off the Christmas stuff. So speaking of donations, if you want to donate to the Big Sky Christmas drop, these are the things we need. We need amigurumis. If you want to cater to Watson's, giraffes. They were excited about the lovey. So if you don't want to make a whole giraffe, you can do a giraffe lovey. And you can do any lovey you want. It doesn't matter. You can do any amigurumi you want. It doesn't matter. We need fidgets, crocheted or knit fidgets. These items can be crocheted or knit. It doesn't matter. They can be Tunisian too. So we need amigurumi blankets, definitely fidgets, because we want to deliver fidgets to the Heartism Center in Hamilton. We need beanies. We need hats. We need scarves. Those two things are really major, especially for the community connection outreach, because they take hats and scarves to 2 of the schools in the area. One of the schools is my son's school, and the other school is just the next town over. We have a lot of poverty in our schools, and some of these kids don't have the winter clothing that they need to have. So those are the things that we are concentrating on getting. Now, I've had people ask, well, what size blanket do you need? No bigger than a throw. Okay, no bigger than a throw. Yep, John Boy. Yeah, Joseph did leave us, yeah. But John Boy is still around. He does a lot more on TikTok, but he is still doing stuff on YouTube. So, yes. So those are the things that we need. And when it gets closer to time, I'm going to do a couple of shipping blessings, gift away to help those who are wanting to ship their items to me. And my P.O. box is always in the description of my lives. So you can get to my P.O. box, and that's where you'll need to mail them to. If you make something and you want it strictly to go to Watson's, or you want it strictly to go to the Heartism Center, just put a little note in with your package and let me know. The deadline to get your stuff into me by is the first weekend of December, which is going to be, let me just pull that up so I can tell you guys when that will be. Let me pull up my calendar. And it's because I have to have time to get everything. I have to have time. I'm going to be sorting things out between the 3 charities as you guys send them in, but I still need time to get them packaged and get them delivered. And then they have to have time to do what they need to do. So if you're going to donate, I need your items to me by, let's say by December 7th, which is my birthday. Man, my birthday falls on a Monday this year. What? I think I might take that day off. So December 7th, have your items into me by December 7th. Actually, no, that's not going to work. Holy cow. That's not going to give them enough time. Strike that. Reverse. No, I need your items to me by November 30th. November 30th, I need anything that's going to be donated, sent in and donated. So November 30th. Okay, you guys? Carrie said, yeah, give me all the deadlines because I'll forget. Hey, Trish. Oh my goodness. I showed your stuff from the Facebook group. I think it was your stuff that I showed from the Facebook group. He is still on YouTube though. Jennifer, if you don't have TikTok, you can still see him on YouTube. He is dropping videos on YouTube. You got to check some of them out. They have great content. I will try and check them out once once the chat uploads and I can get to the chat again, I'll be able to check them out. But yeah, I definitely want to check some of them out because I haven't heard of some of these people. These are new creators that I've never heard of, Olajo. Let's see. Yes, Zach, I will send you a message when I send your hat. Yes, I will. You never answered my question though, Zach. Would you rather have a red one? I told you to send me a message and let me know, and you hadn't. Yeah, your items were really beautiful, Trish. You did a great job on those. All right, you guys, it's cold. It's been an hour, so we're gonna head out. I'll have to see if I can find Don Boy's channel. Man, actually, I can do that for you. Hang on, you guys. Give me 1 second. Let me do that, and then we'll drop out. Let me come over here. I'm going to come over here. And I'm going to come over here. I got him pulled up. No. See all. Let me go to his channel. Ugh. Where's the share? How can I share? Here we go. Let me copy and paste his link. Dang it. I don't want you to copy everything. What a pain in the butt. Copy URL. Here we go. All right. Let me X out of here. me come over here. Oh, Ola Joe already got it. Thank you, Ola Joe. There's John Boy's channel, Carrie. Ola Joe is so fast, man. She's fast with that link droppage. Good grief. How many of you want to make a bet that Dawn Aaron is asleep right now? Because she was up late doing her podiversary last night. I felt so bad because she was having issues with her Nightbot and people weren't able to chat in the chat and people got hidden. Poor thing. She was so stressed out about it. I felt so bad. But like Nightbot was being cray-cray on her channel last night. Yeah, I keep forgetting that. I keep forgetting my mods can find channels and drop links. Thank you, Ola Joe. I appreciate you. But anyway, but it was a really good time. She said, oh yeah, I use Pirate Ship all the time. I do too. I totally use Pirate Ship because it's cheaper, but I don't know if Pirate Ship is available for those that are overseas because Dinky Crafts, Miss Jennifer, she lives across the pond. So, but yeah, if you want to share your channel link really quick before we leave, it's an exclamation point spring and Nightbot drop your link. In the military, I had to be quick. You're right. You have to be quick. Absolutely. I feel like I'm forgetting something, you guys. I do. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, I think what I'm going to do, so I was, you know how I had the 5 hats done for Bumble Bee Outreach? I think I'm going to get done with all of the week 10 luck of the draw 15 hats, and I think I'm going to ship all 10 to her instead of just the 5. I think I decided to do that last night, so I got to get that shipped off to KK. Once I get done with all 10 hats, then I'll ship them to her along with the autism acceptance beanie that she won, that she's gifting to a friend of hers. There you go. Nightbot's working today. You remember those 3-minute showers? Is someone talking about showers in here? I'll post my top to luck of the draw next week. Oh, please do, Jennifer. We want to see it. We want to see your top. Pilot ship? I've never heard of pilot ship. That is one I have not heard of. I got laundry list of male content creators for you. Thank you. I'm going to sit the hubs down and educate them. It's so funny. All right, you guys, I'm about frozen. Oh, yeah, the 3-minute showers for the military. I remember going through that during boot camp. You had better not been in that shower longer than 3 minutes during boot camp. I can tell you that. Yeah, I remember those days. I do remember those days. Yes, I do. All right, you guys, I'm out of here. We will see you guys around the YouTube streets. In the meantime, take care of yourselves. And I will see you guys hopefully next week. Always remember, dare to be you, dare to be different. Big hugs and loves from Big Sky, Montana. I am going into cabin to thaw out and get warm. I love you guys. You guys have a great rest of your weekend. Bye, everybody.